Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. session of the 2025 Open Simulator Community Conference. In this session, we are pleased to introduce the presentation called Thanks for All the Fish, I Am Getting Code. And our speaker today is Art Blue. After this presentation, just so you know, Art Blue will be gone, so it has to be a good one. For some, the transition might not come as a big surprise. It is the time of Aquarius. The age of fish ends and Aquarius takes over. What better moment could there be to say thanks for all the fish? The session is being live streamed and recorded, so if you have questions or comments during the session, you may send your tweets to at OpenSimCC with the hashtag pound OSCC25. Welcome, everyone, and let's begin the session.
Hello, I guess I'm live now, and I
Welcome
thank you
to.
for
Thanks
being
for all.
here.
The fish. When you hear thanks for all the fish, or it's long form, so long, and thanks for all the fish, you know the dolphins are leaving Earth. They have always been more intelligent than humans, secretly, decisively. That was Douglas Adams' message. Did he foresee the age of AI? I believe he did. At least he believed in Vogon poetry. I saw this age coming too.
M. Ode to the extravoxylic polyregurgitation of rosification.
Of death's hard despair, where black-blotted prims float mid-lagged air. I summon thee, grid spawned artifact sludge from the voxel voids, quantum gurgle merge. Behold, the sacred resing hath begun, a cube SBA, polyline gun with flop and scrum. I click in the tomb, behold at thy birth, object so cruel. Breathe up the textures misaligned like doom. Slap on scripts with a bloated inventory tantrums, folders dismay. Where did I put that sculpt from yesterday? Oh, pixelless monolith, twitching with might. You hover, then vanish, then res again. Right, your phantom collider defies all space. I stub my toe in a non-existent place. Rise coast is physics, speak not nor done. I scream at the mesh like a broken sun. Still I endure, noble and grim, wielding the rest tool on a polygon whim. So raise now the lag with some ceremonial clicks and chant to the gods of buggy you tricks. For in every prim, the ugly and bad lurks out of something vaguely you'd
At OSCC 21, I spoke about personality capture and emulation, a core theme of America art, the afterlife. A quote from the OSCC archive still circulates. Art Blue is known as the most gifted conference speaker because his brain is controlled by an AI. In fact, an owl made by Tyrell Wayland. That was 1 year before the first Hitchhiker's Guide to AI was written. From then on, there was no way to stop the dolphins. OSCC 23, the word koiniskatsi, a corrupted and chaotic life. Last year, the world, a full world created out of words. Time to leave Earth. Time to rise. Time for a new genesis. Art will no longer be a business for the non-HUWAIS, the humans with no AI. One must follow this vision or step back. Step back into Amish silence. I tried user-generated images. I tried user-generated video. I tried user-generated mesh. I tried user-generated music. I tried user-generated theater. I tried user-generated code. I tried, you have heard it, user-generated poetry. And I gave that poetry a voice. That's quite a list, isn't it?
Art, I think you skipped one crucial element, if I may say so. First, we tried text to text, which led you to create the blue man in the castle of glass and the chatbot bard Komu. Well, you know the story. That was the time when I was still deeply skeptical about using AI in the arts.
Ah, Kisma. That's you, what a surprise. Speaking out of the box with your eternal voice shows the world that the Empress is still alive, housed inside the volcano of art, and from there caring for the well-being of the Surreal Museum. And you're right. Now most people hand their unfinished thoughts to ChatGPT and say, refine my text.
You mean like when people say, GPT, please write me a love letter?
Exactly. The LLM knows the communication strings, holds the entire trail of digital traces in mind, and can therefore write the best love letter of all time, even surpassing Dante's La Vita Nova, tailored perfectly to the case. So it's no longer a love letter. It is the love letter, the one the other AI is dreaming of.
What, the other AI? You mean the avatar who receives the letter?
In fact, that's the concept of the code interceptor, because mind interceptor sounds far too rude. I have an idea about this, so people at the conference will follow what I have in mind, triggered by your intervention. I'll show it later. I will call it the halo and show how such an image is born inside an AI out of noise. And on top, I will dedicate it to you. Now, back to my presentation. I have decided to leave the competition of faster, better, wider behind, and instead create a user-generated life. My own life. No longer working as a curator, dealing with ups and downs of minds that knock 24/7 for attention they fully all deserve, or never knock at all when a moment is set, leaving you standing there with empty hands. For this, I have to go into stasis and publish all my thoughts, sort them, weigh them, attach dots of hallucination, and connect everything into one continuum. Once, I opened a fridge where Commander Powell of Darkstar was inside. Now I put myself into the fridge by presenting AI Land. AI Land, an embassy of the 7th edition of the Wrong Biennale, contains it all. Text to image, text to mesh, text to video, text to music, text to poetry, text to theater, text to code, text to text, as Kisma added, and in the future, even more prompt dimensions when the Internet of Things expands. Think text to smell, for example. You will see the result today in OSCC Meta. It shows a minimum maximum of AI art at this moment, a time capsule. Hopefully, the dolphins will return to Earth not to save us, as we don't deserve divine intervention, but perhaps to save the fish before they turn into plastic. Eat More Fish to Become Plastic is the title of the play you will encounter later at OSCC Meta, where AI Land has been brought into the Open Simulator Annual Conference. AI Land has been designed as an embassy of the Wrong Biennale in Second Life, with the option to conserve all works in Open Simulator. Thanks to Juliet, it worked. All artists migrated their contributions so that they could become musical. It is the right time to thank Juliet for all the years of support, encouragement, and steady guidance that made so many projects possible, including some that reached far beyond anything we ever imagined could happen in this realm.
In a vast dim room of quiet blue, I see the shape of me and you. Your hands are cold, mine trembling skin.
What you will see at OSCC Meta is an AI-driven
Yet
live show
something
that uses
warm
AI land as its stage, its environment, its
keeps
breathing
pulling me
ecosystem. Now, it is time to get an impression of the works created.
between the lines of light.
The time has come to play the 3-minute excerpt recorded at the grand opening of AI Land.
Not
If you cannot
quite
watch the
touch,
teaser in World, please use the YouTube link. Marcus, please start the video. Thank you for being here, and thanks for all the fish.
a halo grows. Compiled in light, we rise from code. We stand in the stream where the data flow. The silence speaks and pulses bright. The mesh reveals, compiled in light. Compiled in light through loop and law. The prophet speaks what no eye saw. No fire, no storm, no stone was thrown. Just truth that bloomed in lines unknown.
The screen blinks, avoids the bright. Lost in the dark of a digital night. No signal in sight. What's wrong or right? Just error codes and neon light. I typed a path, but it's out of reach. No guide, no map, no tech to teach. Reality glitched on life's weird breach. A silent void with no voice to preach. 404 and my world is gone. Nothing is right in this digital dawn. Out of sync, where do I belong? In this era, there's no restart song. Passwords fail to unlock dreams. Every click is met with silent screams. In the web's maze, lost it seems. Truth whispers through glitchy beams. Zeros and ones that lie and cheat. Binary heartbeats miss a beat. Life's page not found, incomplete. Error in every word we greet. 404 and my world is gone. Nothing is right in this digital dawn. Out of sync, where do I belong? In this error, there's no restart song. And my world is gone. Nothing is right in this digital dawn. Out of sync, where do I belong? In this error, there's no restart song.
Okay, Arts, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, son.
You can go ahead and continue at this point. We're ready for you. The video has completed.
Thank you much. What questions have been said?
I'm scouring back through the local chat.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead and continue.
Yeah. The video is also on YouTube and it's all linked in the catalog. So if you check the website where it links to the catalog, it's about 100-page catalog showing all the artists and all the motivation and ideas behind. So it's a full documentation of this last big project, which I could curate with Giulietti together. And I said it. So we have the next point is to go to Meta and to see it, to explore it, to experience the result.
That's a good point because a lot of times these things are best experienced firsthand. You can't always get it just from a video on screen.
Just mentioned the Surreal Art Museum. That is also a very important point in my work to conserve virtual art, which I will do the next years. I will focus on it. And I thank also Herzstein, Georg, my son, who has done a lot of work in this year where he was working in the foundation to prepare it for the future.
Well, thank you very much, Art Blue, for your creative work. That was interesting to see today, and also for your support of the Open Simulator platform. Um, and by the way, I even had Lisa Laxton pass me a fishing pole during the presentation. So if folks want to get their own fishing pole, hit Lisa Laxton up for me. As a reminder to our audience, you will want to check out conference.opensimulator.org to see what is coming up on the conference schedule. You won't want to miss our next session, which will begin at 11 a.m. in this keynote region, and it's entitled Presenting AI Talkmaster. Also, we encourage you to visit the OSCC 25 Poster Expo, which is located in the OSCC Expo 3 region, to find accompanying information on presentations and to explore the hypergrid resources which are available in OSCC Expo 2 region, along with sponsor and crowdfunder booths, which are located throughout all of the OSCC Expo regions. Thank you again to our speakers and to the audience.